Hello students, this is the next lecture for TY BCom students. Name of the subject is Business Statistics second paper. Lecture number 61. Second term, Unit 5, Lecture 4. Name of the topic is Normal Distribution. Applications of normal distribution. Examples and problems. This is the normal probability integral table. We have seen how to see the values in this table. There are 10 columns 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And there are rows 0, 0.0, 0, 0.1, 0, 0.2, 0, 0.3, 0, 0.4, 0, 0.5, 0, 0.6, 0, 0.7, 0, 0.8, 0, 0.9, 1.0, 1.1 up to 4.9. We already have seen how to see this table. So let us start with the lecture now. Lecture number 61. Second term, lecture 4. See the example. The mean weight of 500 male students at a certain college is 151 pounds with standard deviation 15 pounds. Assuming that the weights are normally distributed, find how many students weigh, first part of the problem, between 119.5 and 155.5 pounds. Second part of the problem, more than 160 pounds. Now see the solution. First of all, we will define the variable. Let x denote the weight of male student. So x follows normal distribution with mean 151 pounds and sigma square is equal to 15 square pounds. Then we know that if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0, 1. So z is equal to x minus 151 upon 15 follows normal 0, 1. Probability 119.5 less than x less than 155.5 is equal to probability 119.5 minus 151 divided by 15 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 155.5 minus 151 divided by 15. So which can be written as probability minus 2.10 less than z less than 0.30. So we will draw the normal probability curve. This is our normal probability curve which is symmetric about mu is equal to 0. Minus 2.10 ordinate will come on left hand side and 0.30 ordinate will come on right hand side. Now we know that if I see the value of 2.1 in the 0 column, the value which I am going to get is 0.017864, and if I see the value of 0.3 in the 0 column, the value is 0.38209, which is the tail part which is given in the table. See the value of 2.1 in the 0 column. Let us see. This is our normal probability integral table. So this is 2.1 in the 0 column. 17864, it should be preceded with 0.0. And 0.3 in the 0 column, 38209. So these are the two values which we want. So 0.017864 plus 0.38209. These two values we don't want. We want the middle part of the curve. We know that the total probability under the curve is 1. So total area under the curve is 1. The curve area which is given is the tail part which is given in the table directly. So this part is given in the table. This part is also given in the table. But we don't want these two parts. We want the middle part. So that is equal to 1 minus 0.017864 plus 0.38209. The total of these two values becomes 0.399954. So 1 minus 0.399954, the value is 0.399954. 60046. This is the probability, but actually we want number of students. Total students available are 500. So to calculate number of students, we will multiply the probability with 500. So number of students is equal to 0.600046 into 500, which is equal to 300.023. So which can be considered as 301 students. In the second part of the problem, we want probability x greater than 160. So x greater than 160, this is the range of x again. We will convert the range of x in terms of range of z. So probability x minus mu upon sigma greater than 160 minus 151 upon 15. So probability z greater than 0.60. So we will draw the curve. This is our normal probability curve. 0.60 will come on positive side and we want greater part. So we will mark the right hand side portion of the curve. As this is the tail part which is marked, this value we are getting directly from the table. See the value of 0.6 in the 0 column. See 0.6 in the 0 column. Value is 27425. So 27425, but this is the probability. We want number of students. So to get number of students, multiply the probability with 500. So number of students is equal to 0.27425 into 500, which is equal to 137.125. So we can say that approximately 138 students. See the next example. The average daily sales of 500 branches was rupees 150,000 and standard deviation rupees 15,000. Assuming the distribution to be normal, indicate how many branches have sales between first part rupees 120,000 and rupees 145,000, second part rupees 140,000 and rupees 165,000. So define x. Let x denote daily sales. So x follows normal distribution with mean mu is equal to 150 and sigma square is equal to 15 square. We know that if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0 1. So z is equal to x minus 150 upon 15 follows normal 0 1. So in the first part we want probability 120 less than x less than 145, which is equal to probability 120 minus 150 divided by 15 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 145 minus 150 upon 15. So we can say this is equal to probability minus 2.00 less than z less than minus 0.33. So after getting the ordinates, we will draw the curve. Both the ordinates are negative. So this is our normal probability integral curve. Minus 0.33 will come here and minus 2.00 will come away from 0. So the portion which we want is the middle part of this curve, middle part of this ordinates. But if we know, if we take the value of 0.3 in the third column, which is 0.37070, it is covering minus this value also, the tail part. So if you see the value of 2.0 in the 0 column, the value is 0.022750. So this value is to be subtracted from the probability 0.37070. So the answer is 0.34795. So to get number of branches, again multiply by 500. So number of branches is equal to 0.34795 into 500, which is equal to 173.975. So approximately 174 branches. Next part of the problem, probability 140 less than x less than 165 is equal to probability 140 minus 150 upon 15 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 165 minus 150 upon 15. So this is equal to probability minus 0.67 less than z less than 1.00. Again we can see that the ordinate one is negative and one is positive, and we want the middle part of the curve. So minus 0.67 will come on left hand side of the curve and 1.00 will come on right hand side of the curve. If I see the value of 0.6 in the seventh column, the probability is 0.25143, which is the tail part of the curve. Same way, if I see the value of 1.0 in the 0 column, the value is 0.15866, which is nothing but that again the tail part of the curve, which we don't want. So to get the middle part of the curve, we can say this is equal to 1 minus 0.25143 plus 0.15866. So add both the values, we will get the total as 0.41009. So 1 minus 0.41009, the answer is 0.58991. Again, to get number of branches, multiply by 500. So number of branches is equal to 0.58991 into 500, which is nothing but 294.95. So we can say approximately 295 branches. Next example. The mean height of 1000 students at a certain college is 165 centimeters and standard deviation 10 centimeter. Assuming normal distribution, find the number of students whose height is, first part, greater than 172 centimeter, second part between 159 and 178 centimeters. So see the solution. Let x denote height of a student. X follows normal distribution with mean 165 and sigma square is equal to 10 square. See the solution again. We know that if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0, 1. So z is equal to x minus 165 upon 10 follows normal 0, 1. So in the first part of the problem, we want probability x greater than 172. So probability x greater than 172 is equal to probability x minus mu upon sigma greater than 172 minus 165 upon 10. So this is equal to probability z greater than 0.70. So draw the normal probability curve. 0.70 will come on positive side, and as we want the greater part of the curve, we'll mark the portion. So the marked portion is the tail part of the curve. So we can get the answer directly from the table. So I will see the value of 0.7 in the 0 column. So 0.7 in the 0 column, value is 24196. So answer is 24196, but we want number of students. So to calculate number of students, we will multiply the probability with total number of students 1000. So therefore number of students is equal to 0.24196 into 1000, which is nothing but 241.96. So approximately 242 students. The second part of the problem, we want probability 159 less than x less than 178, which can be considered as probability 159 minus 165 upon 10 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 178 minus 165 upon 10. So after solution, the range becomes probability minus 0.60 less than z less than 1.30. So again draw the curve. This is our normal probability integral curve. Minus 0.60 will come on left hand side and 1.30 will come on right hand side. So 0.6 in the 0 column, the probability we are getting is as 0.27425, and if I see value of 1.3 in the 0 column, the value is 0.096800. But we want the middle part of the curve. So we will add both the probabilities and subtract it from 1. So this is equal to 1 minus 0.27425 plus 0.096800, which is equal to 1 minus 0.37105, which can be written as 0.62895. But again we want number of students, so multiply by 1000 to get number of students. So number of students is equal to 0.62895 into 1000, which is equal to 628.95. So we can say approximately 629 students. See the next example. The life length of a component is normally distributed with mean 4 and variance 4. What is the probability that the life length of the component is, first part, less than 0, second part, more than 8? So see the solution. Let x denote life length of a component. X follows normal distribution with mean is equal to 4 and sigma square is equal to 4. We know that if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0 1. So z is equal to x minus 4 upon 2 follows normal 0 1. So in the first part we want probability x less than 0. So probability x less than 0 is equal to probability x minus mu upon sigma less than 0 minus 4 upon 2, which can be written as probability z less than minus 2.00. So draw the curve, mark the portion. So minus 2.00 will come on left hand side, and as we want z less than minus 2.00. So the marked portion becomes the tail part of the curve. So which is directly given in the table. So see the value of 2.0 in the 0 column. So 2.0 in the 0 column is 0.022750. So the answer is 0.022750. In the second part of the problem, we want probability x greater than 8, which can be written as probability x minus mu upon sigma greater than 8 minus 4 upon 2. So which is equal to probability z greater than 2.00. Again same ordinate, but the inequality is different. So positive 2.00 will come on right hand side of the curve, and greater part means right hand portion of the ordinate. So the marked portion, again it is a tail part of the curve, which is directly given in the table. So the same will be the answer, 0.022750.